Ravi, pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being.
Pleasure to be here. Always fun to be at an IIT event.
Thank you. Good times, good space. We're talking about AI everywhere, and Lightspeed is obviously one of the prestigious firms on Sand Hill Road. So, wanted to learn from you what is the current strategy, where are you investing, and who are you looking for, and at what stage, if at all.
Yeah, I mean, as you may know, Lightspeed is a global venture capital firm. We invest across stages, sectors, and geographies, which means that we can write a $1 million check in a seed company or a $100 million check in a growth stage company across US, Europe, India, Southeast Asia, and Latin America, and so on. As it relates to AI, we've invested more than $1.5 billion in the last few years across 60 plus companies across the stack from infrastructure, application, enablement, and model space. Some of the things that we've been invested in, including companies like Mistral, which is an open source LLM company. We've invested in Glean, which is a really amazing application company, which is doing enterprise search using AI, or Even Up, which is a legal AI company, and a bunch of others.
So I work with a lot of startups, been advising them for many years, and because we are in Silicon Valley, we get startups from all over the world.
Yeah.
Number one question, and the only question they have is, can you help us get funding?
Yeah.
I said, no, I can't. So I want answer from you. You are the guy who's going to fund these companies.
Yeah.
Why do we say, no, we can't fund you? That's not the first question they should ask.
Yeah.
So some wisdom to share.
I think, look, the venture capital, as venture capitalists, we invest in a very few companies, right? On an average, I meet with 600 companies a year and invest in 2 or 3 companies. So 1 out of 200 or 300. Sometimes we say no to companies, not because they're not good companies, it's because they're not a fit for us. So I think I'll talk about what is a fit for us. That does not necessarily mean that's not a great company. I think what is fit for us is companies that are building products with durable advantage in a large market and have very strong tailwinds that's helping them out, right? That's really what we are looking for. We want to back founders who have a unique founder market fit or a distinctive advantage. Why would they be the person building the winning company? Like when you think about those things, that's really what compiles or comprises a great Lightspeed company, right? So a lot of our founders are very strong technical folks who understand, who are at the cutting edge of architecture and technology, and who have a point of view around how the problem can be solved with a unique architectural approach which stands them apart. We also back, these companies also have the characteristic where there is something that's happening that's changing, either from a technology standpoint or market structure standpoint, that allows them to accelerate really, really fast. And finally, given the scale of our funds, we are looking for companies or founders who are looking not to build a $1 billion business, they're looking to build 10, $50 billion companies, which by definition are far, far fewer.
So here's the question that most people would like to ask you, and that is that you said you invest with good engineers, good technologists. Do they always turn out to be good entrepreneurs? Or do you think there is room in them to grow and become good entrepreneurs along the way?
Well, being a good engineer is oftentimes a necessary condition, but not a sufficient condition, right? Being an entrepreneur involves a lot more than being good engineers. Being an entrepreneur involves being a very fast learner. Being an entrepreneur requires you to be a really good salesperson. Being a good entrepreneur requires you to be good at selling the vision and convincing people to join you, right? Being an entrepreneur requires you to know how to keep scaling yourself as the organization grows. Being an entrepreneur requires you to be very adaptable. And these are a lot of those things that you may or may not know or understand from their past. And that's really what makes our job tricky.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing all those beautiful thoughts. Appreciate it.
Seeing you. Thank you.